All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that's become a make or break deal for getting big loans, the professional data room. Look, if you're a property developer, run a family office, or you're trying to secure any kind of serious credit, you absolutely need to hear this. This is a reality check you just can't skip, because a lot is riding on it.
This quote right here, it hits the nail on the head. In today's market, where money's tight, a big vision is great, but it's not enough anymore. Lenders are swamped with deals. And you know what they're looking for? The easy yes, the path of least resistance. And that path is paved with professionalism.
So let me ask you, straight up, is your process clean enough? Really think about it. Because if you're still using some patched together system to send over your most important documents, you're not just looking messy. You are actively, and I mean actively, risking the entire deal.
Okay, so let's dig into why this is such a huge deal now. We've got to understand the new reality we're all operating in. The whole lending game, it's just completely changed. Yep, you heard that right. Those days of getting an 8-figure loan with a handshake and a messy email chain, they are long gone. Over. Finished. Nowadays, lenders are treating every deal with the kind of seriousness you'd see in investment banking. And guess what? They expect you to show up with that same level of rigor. All right, so let's get specific. What exactly is a data room? Because trust me, there are a lot of ideas floating around about what it is and what it isn't.
And this is where we need to be crystal clear. It's not a Dropbox link, it is not a WhatsApp file dump, and it is definitely not an email with 47 PDFs attached. No. What it is a controlled environment, it's secure, professional software. It is the one single source of truth that makes a lender's job simple.
Okay, so here's the more official take. A virtual data room is a sophisticated software platform. Its whole job is to streamline the secure flow of information. Those are the magic words right there. It's a tool built specifically for the high-stakes world of due diligence. This isn't just cloud storage, folks.
And this is why it's so much more than a folder. You get these incredibly detailed permission settings. I'm talking you control exactly who sees what and for how long. Then there's the full audit trail. You know who looked at what file, when they opened it, how long they had it open. Total transparency. And say goodbye to version control nightmares. Everyone is looking at the one correct document. Put it all together, and what does it do? It screams that you are competent. It's literally the first credibility test the lender puts you through.
Okay, to really see this in action, let's look at a story of two borrowers, a tale of two fates, if you will. Both are going after funding. Let's see how things turned out.
First, let's meet our sloppy borrower. Now, this developer has a fantastic asset. They're going for a £40 million loan. On paper, this deal should be a slam dunk, but their process? Ugh, that's where the trouble starts.
I mean, just look at this. They sent a messy Google Drive link. You've got folders literally named New Folder 2. The numbers in the financials don't even match the cash flow models, and there are multiple, confusing versions of the same document floating around. Every single one of these is a giant red flag just waving in the lender's face. It screams chaos.
And the result? Well, it's pretty much what you'd guess. The deal stalled. It just stopped dead in its tracks. The lender completely lost confidence, and you know what they did? They just gave the money to a competitor who had their act together. A fantastic asset lost out, all because of a sloppy process. What a waste.
Okay, now let's flip the coin. Let's look at the institutional approach. This company got it. They understood that the data room isn't just some boring admin task, it's a strategic weapon.
And wow, the difference is just night and day. They used a top-tier virtual data room. Their folders were structured logically, you could actually find things. Confidential documents were watermarked. They even used the built-in Q&A feature to keep all the communication clean and in one place. Bottom line, they made it so easy for the lender to say yes. And the result for them? Rapid approval. Boom. Done. The connection here could not be more obvious. A professional process leads directly to a successful deal.
So, you're probably asking, okay, how do I make sure I'm the second borrower, not the first? Great question. Let's walk through the winning playbook step by step. All right, number 1, structure is strategy. This is huge. Organize your folders the way a lender thinks. Corporate, financials, legal, you get the idea. Number 2, get obsessed with permissions and control. Know exactly who can see what. 3, version control. Please, no more files named final_v2_final, I swear. Just one final version. 4, choose the right tool. Don't cheap out on this. It will cost you way more in the end. And 5, and this is critical, assign one person to own it. One person is responsible for making sure that data room is perfect.
But at the end of the day, this is about more than just a checklist. It's about a total shift in how you think about this whole process.
Just let that sink in. A data room isn't an app, it's the OS. It's the foundation the entire deal is built on. And if your operating system is buggy and crashes all the time, what happens? Everything else comes crashing down with it.
Here's another way to think about it. A lender looks at your data room and assumes that's how you run your entire company. If it's a mess, they think you're a mess. If it's clean and organized, they see competence and control.
So really, it all comes down to this. Your data room is telling a story about you before you ever get a chance to speak. When it's organized, you are telling the lender, we're professional, we're ready, and we're going to make this easy for you. You're controlling the narrative, and you're building their confidence from day one.
And I want to leave you with this final, really powerful thought. Lenders aren't slow. Your paperwork is. It's so easy to complain that lenders are dragging their feet. But you know what? A lot of the time, the real bottleneck isn't them, it's the chaos on our end. Get your house in order, and you'll be amazed at how fast things can move. The power really is in your hands.